All right, so it's like an hour or so late. It's been a busy morning. Hope that's okay. Good morning to you, though. Good morning, good morning. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week ish at 8 a.m. ish to chat about the world of weather, see what's doing. And I mean, the sun is up. You can see it through the roof, but we can also look at it on the tower cam. How pretty is that? Mm. That's the shot outside, Ocala, Marion County. You are looking just so beautifully. We've also got, of course, the other tower cams around. Let's look at our quad split here. See what's doing around the area. Check it out. See how we're doing. Give it a second to load. There we go. Tavares, how pretty are you? Port Canaveral. Let me go to the full screen version. That way it's centered and my brain doesn't hurt. All right, give it a second. There it is. Tourist District, 74 degrees. Tavares, 73. Kennedy Space Center, some clouds, and it's a beautiful start over in New Smyrna Beach, sitting at 74 degrees. So temperatures are starting to climb a little bit, of course, because it's a little bit later in the day than we typically join each other, right? Here's first warning live Doppler radar. A couple of clouds where I am. I still have to fix that. Ignore the 80s. It's not the 80s. Those are my 5-minute observation temperatures, which are not working. So I have to do the hourly temperatures. Okay. 74 degrees right now in Orlando, 73 outside. In Leesburg, 72 for us in Ocala, 75 in New Smyrna Beach, 79 degrees outside in Titusville. So it's a beautiful morning. It's going to be a beautiful morning. It's going to be a beautiful day too. I hope you've got whatever planned. I hope you can go outside and play. Forecast for us through the day today. Take a look, right? We're making it into the mid-range of the 80s. Nice breeze east southeast, 10, 15 miles an hour. Could you ask for anything more? Sure, you probably could. Are you going to get it? It is what it is. So it's pretty. Good morning. I see everybody joining. Apologies for being late. Totally on me. Totally on me. Sydney says detention, sir. I can vibe that. Taylor says, you're late, dude. I know. I'm sorry. My fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hi, Coffee Talk friends. Still in the hospital waiting for test results. Tim, sending you nothing but the best. I hope all is well. Please, 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 please know and feel from the entire Coffee Talk group that we're thinking about you, buddy. Mm, never fun, buddy. Taylor says, "Yeah, I'm stuck in an office. I wish." Yeah, I've got something kind of fun going on this afternoon. I'll share with you later what it is, but it's kind of fun. We're just going to say I'm visiting an old friend today, and we'll let the rest play out the way it's going to play out. Jan says, we've been waiting for you. I'm sorry. Kelly, good morning. It's your birthday week. You can be as late as you want. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Steph says there was a nice chill in the air early this morning when I was loading the van. It felt really nice. You know, what's funny about the kind of atmosphere as it is right now is like there have been a couple of little like sneaky opportunities for fronts. And I'm not saying that we're going to get like a massive cold front moving in here or anything, but there have been enough hints at the potential to see a front, down the line. I'm not saying tomorrow or anything, but like down the line. So let's just start off. Here's the 7-day forecast. Let's set the kind of scene here. Today's looking beautiful. Tomorrow looking beautiful. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay. We're starting to see some thunderstorm activity bubbling up, right? We'll get hot on Saturday, then we kind of start to drop those temperatures a little bit. Why is this? A front. It's not going to get cold. I know. Just because it's not getting cold doesn't mean we're not tracking a front, right? That's what's so interesting about the atmosphere. Not everything is equal here. Earth's attempted to balance its weather in general, but that doesn't mean that it succeeds, right? So, yeah, front from 89 to 81 on Monday. So let's talk about this front. First off, does it bring us like decent rains? Could we be talking about some opportunities for significant rains? Probably not. Let's take a look at our model data here. Of course I have to log in. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, all copy, paste. Okay. Oh, you're going to make me. Fine. I'll do it the old fashioned way. Pressure normalized anomaly. All right. So this is raw GFS model data. And I was looking at this a little bit this morning. High pressure over top of it. It's really centered east of us. So we're getting that kind of east-southeast breeze, which if you looked at our forecast product a couple of minutes ago, you saw that was there. Okay, so check. You see that there? You see the blues? Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. Wait, move it, move it. That's that next front moving our direction. Yeah. Your old friend is our new friend. Who's what? What old friend is a new friend? I'm confused. Did I miss something? Who's an old friend? Who's a new friend? Did I miss something? I don't know. Richard says that we're screwing around with the audio, not popular with the American people. Okay, Richard. Thanks, buddy. As I was saying, there's your next front coming through Saturday a little bit, but really Sunday into Monday, we're starting to see those pressures lowering a little bit. That's not so bad. That's opportunities for rain. Then as that moves out, you've got this little piece of energy out east of us, right? Could there be a little area of low pressure? It's possible. That looks like a little area of low pressure. Nothing significant, but a little area of low pressure. That's around May 8th and 9th. Am I saying that it's tropical in nature? No. Am I saying that it's potentially wanting to? It's something interesting to look at, right? Oh, I was super late due to hyper manipulating the weather. Clearly, that's what I was doing. Ah. So that's an interesting little feature on May the 9th. If you look at our long range pattern, we talk about an October 20th low, okay? It recycles around. It was around South Florida, and then it's over into the Gulf. So watch that. It's not anything significant, but there's a little area of low pressure trying to develop. I'm only saying this because while this cycle may not be anything crazy, the teleconnection of all of this would lead you to believe that we're going to need to watch this part of the pattern for our friends in Louisiana come hurricane season. And if you're unfamiliar with the long range forecasting, if you head to wesh.com, click on the hurricane section, there front and center is going to be my long range hurricane forecast, and you can learn all about it. Okay, it's there though. Can't help if you don't see my comment immediately. Got it. No, it's my fault, not yours, Chris. And you said you're meeting an old friend. Yes. Yes, I'm going to do a story later today on an old friend, and maybe I'll get this person on Coffee Talk. I will also say this person has no idea that I'm seeing them today, which is super fun for me. So that's interesting. All right. Then high pressure starts to build back in around May 17th for us. All right. But moreover, what I'm watching, we'll go to the European model here. Here's this weekend front moving our direction, right? And then going a little further out. Green giant, a little area of low pressure out east, and then a little area of low pressure in the northern Gulf. What? All I'm saying is that's something, an area that we're going to have to watch. Cindy says, oh, it's a surprise. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a surprise. That's going to be the most fun part of it. I dropped this coffee mug and now my lid won't stay closed. This is a mess. Ah, so Frank, are you outside my office? Why don't you go look, Frank? Do the clouds over your office look like this? This person, he wouldn't owe you money, would he? I'm just saying, I need a little more time. That's funny, Chris. No, this person doesn't owe me anything. I owe this person something. Interesting. What? Anyway, you'll see it. I'm working on a story for Wesh 2 News, so you'll see it. Anyway, all right. So questions, comments, concerns about our forecast. It does look like we're getting into a wetter weather pattern come Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And then we start to watch the Gulf Coast around the 10th, 11th. Yeah, around the 10th and the 11th. Debbie, are you in Volusia County? And then Debbie responds, I noticed you sidestepped my question. I'm not in Volusia County. Wow. I don't know if this webcam is just really good. My eyes. Did I age significantly? Y'all, I mean, I turned 41 this week. What in the Okay. 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 Cindy taking bets on it being Claire Metz. No, this is not a news person. This is a person from my previous life before news. Chris says, surprise, you're old now. Yeah, yeah. Cindy says, you did age. You just had a birthday. The number of your age increased. But did the wrinkles have to like double overnight? Anyway, I say the same thing every morning, right, Trina? Like, we all sexy. Let's just call it. We all sexy. We're just different versions of sexy, okay? And we're bringing sexy back. Yeah! I feel like my computer's like, what did you just do? Stacy says, aging seems to sneak up on us. That's true. Wisdom, age, yeah. Them bags are Gucci under your eyes. James, that's funny. Thank you for that. That's funny. Oh, all right. Questions, comments, concerns? How we doing? We good? Oh man. Sylvia says good morning from Cancun. Sylvia, I am jealous. Jealous, jealous, jealous. Can y'all believe we're about a month away from the start of hurricane season? It's 32, it's 31 days now, isn't it? Hold on, is that old? It's 31 days. Let me update this graphic. Stand by. I'm like 32. No, that's wrong. Kellyanne did not update it this morning. That's okay. I'm not going to hate her for it. 31. Save. Close. Can y'all believe that? 31 days to hurricane season. Good gravy. Funny you just made the Justin Timberlake reference, seeing how it is May. I know. Shut up. I know. Nobody said I was a smart guy. Actually, y'all think I've got you convinced and fooled. I'm not that smart. I don't know how to say this. I'm not that smart. I mean, I'm a nerd, but overall, I'm not that smart. See you, Frankie. Oh, man. I do like wisdom, however. On another note, it is May. Wow, I know, Stacy, right? Also, yeah, like wisdom, I like wisdom. I like getting older. As a general rule, I like getting older. You know, wisdom's pretty great. It comes with a balance of being able to understand your emotions, you know? Notice I said funny, not clever. Cindy, I'll buy that. I'll buy that. Chris says, if you're the smartest person in the room, you need to leave. That's the way I look at life. I never want to be the smartest person in the room. Ever, 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 ever. I know things, but yeah. All right. So since we are into a new month, I do want to go over. So clearly we are a month away from the start of hurricane season. And a reminder to anyone that is new, I am going to be with you every step of the way for hurricane season. Coffee Talk, I think, hits its stride during hurricane season because we go absolutely in depth. We really get into the nitty gritty of things. And that's a broader than Central Florida thing. We do everybody. But when it comes to Central Florida weather for the month of May, average high temperature right now is 86. By the end of the month, our average high temperature is 90. Yeah. So summer's like right here. Typical start to the rainy season, the end of May. Daily thunderstorms, etc., etc., etc. Tropical systems can form during the month of May. Yeah. Susan on Twitter says the alternative to aging is pretty grim. Be glad the birthdays keep counting upward. Love you. Love you. And I totally agree. I think that's the only reason that am I don't I had a terrible birthday. I didn't like it. I don't like celebrating it. I like having them. So I get exactly what you're saying. Amanda, I missed it. What's the weather Sunday? It's supposed to go. I'm supposed to go to Epic Universe. Amanda, it's gonna rain. It looks like Sunday's gonna be a wetter day. Yeah. Our future cast isn't in a spot yet where I can really go into Sunday. I can show you Saturday. So here's Saturday on Futurecast. See the showers kind of popcorning up around 2, 3 o'clock. Sea breeze stuff. And then, of course, there's a sea breeze collision. Looks like around 7 p.m. So, yeah. And then Sunday looks to be even wetter. So, at this point, this is kind of what we're looking at. A healthy opportunity for showers and thunder showers, particularly on Sunday. Yeah. Can you believe we're already in May? Man, 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 man. We're all fairly aged, like a good cheese and fine wine. Between the How I Met Your Mother references. See, and I still have not seen that show. I probably need to watch that show. Diane says, hoping for rain, for no rain Saturday night, going to Cinco de Mayo party. That's outside. Jad says, I just want to have whatever Chris is having this morning. Love it. Just 23 days until my 5-month anniversary of my. That is such a random statistic. Amanda, well, crap. Got to bring my poncho. Of course, I got you. Good or bad, I got you, right? That's all. Yeah, Mickey says it's a summer's preview. It is. Yeah. Jessica's asking, is the East Coast finally going to get some rain? It looks like we have the opportunity, right? Here's our rain opportunity for Saturday. At the moment, looks like we're all going to get a nice medium chance to see some rainfall. For Sunday, there you go. East Coast has the best chance to see rainfall. And it's a higher chance. So there's that. Kelly says, Eric's language interpretation. I haven't watched Groundhog Day yet. I'll watch How I Met Your Mother in another 41 years. You're right. You're probably right. Yeah. Beverly, I like seeing the sea breeze. Well, and to that point, though, like understand that the sea breeze is letting you know that that summer's pattern is near, although the moisture being injected to trigger the sea breeze this time is a front. So we're not in the rainy season yet. There's a front that's helping to trigger that sea breeze. So, yeah. Chris, Kelly, so has Eric pegged. Kelly and I go a ways back, and she's a dear friend. So if anybody in this room can beat the snot out of me accurately, I feel like all of us can beat the snot out of each other accurately. But Kelly's got that. Absolutely. Amy's asking about fire warnings. We have burn bans in effect. There are no fire warnings because atmospherically we're not like bone dry. That may be something looking ahead to next week, like Tuesday, Wednesday, we would have to look at depending on just how dry we get. But yeah. All right. How much rain are the models saying? Mickey's asking. Let's see. All right. So rolling through time through Tuesday, Wednesday. So there you go. Not a significant rain event, unfortunately. The European model on the left showing some areas with 1 to 2 inches of rain, whereas the GFS is a bit lighter. I would probably err more on the European side if I'm honest with you. That seems to be a better perspective. I do think some areas will get 1 to 2 inches of rain from this. And could even see some areas with more, but I do think 1 to 2 inches of rain is an accurate assessment. Yeah. All right. Questions, comments, concerns? Weather in Alaska at the end of the month since our telekinesis spot. Telekinesis spot. Uh, Questions, comments, concerns? Justine says, I'm in town for my son's UCF graduation. So glad the rain is waiting until after Friday. Congratulations to your son and to you. You did it. Does that mean he's off the payroll? So, fill the pool. Don't wait for rain. If you're waiting for rain to fill your pool, I mean, are you talking about a top off? I had to top off mine, so I get it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Anything at all? Cheryl says, finally here. We'll catch the video once it's over. I'm sorry, Cheryl. I'm sorry. Sorry. And I am late. This is on me. I get it. I get it. That's on me. It's on me. Tammy says, top off. Yeah. Oliver, I almost gave. Don't give up on me. Listen, there's going to be some days where, you know. Question. Would the Euro model be more accurate given the firings and defunding vital programs? The programming of the models is the programming of the models. They are all. So, that's a really, really good question. They're all directly tied to data, and there are less weather balloons. Um, I am personally curious to see if we do the same amount of recon flights or if we drop the recon coverage. If we drop the recon coverage come hurricane season, there will be a noticeable change in model accuracy as well. Okay, that's number two. Chris says normal low is blank. Yeah, so the National Weather Service has been updating their data, and by updating their data, we have lost their climos. So we'll get their climos back. But yeah, at the moment, that's kind of where we're at. All right. All right. Oh, sorry. Looks like I had a signal issue. I'm sorry. Oh, awesome. 0 kilobytes per second. Great. Love that so much. Is it working now? Am I back? It looks like I'm back. Sorry. Sorry. Internet, man. Sometimes when you're remote, sometimes the internet's just going to do its thing. Are we back? The audio isn't lagging. Yeah, so you could still, just because you can't see my wrinkles in glorious high definition. That's all. Have a lovely day. All right, Jan, be good. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Cindy says that's not good news. I appreciate your honesty. Look, we've always said Coffee Talk is not a place for politics, and I will not ever go politics, but I will give you data and information. I've always gone of the Dolly Parton mentality of you don't talk politics, right? So anyway, all right. Questions, comments, concerns, anything? We good? All right. Listen, thank you all for hanging out for Coffee Talk. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much for hanging out for Coffee Talk.